What's up, gang? Today we're here to talk about my third favorite move in the game, Whirling Manticore. This is, 66B+K. Very powerful attack. So this move is really, really, really good. So I'm just going to list off some of the pros. It has incredible damage. It's a combo starter, and it does 53 damage. Right, that's really good. It has incredible guard damage. It hits for 20 if they block both hits. Let's have them set to continue action 1. So that's 20%. So 5 of those and they're done. It has incredible range. So if you look here, like that's a fairly surprising range for Geralt. Right? He outside of like this, outside of 4A, he doesn't have a lot of moves that can actually hit this far. Yeah, so that's incredible. If they try to do anything in between hits, the second hit actually still allows for a combo and does a ton of damage. It forces crouch on blocking opponents. So if you're going to do this and then do an attack, you'll get a crouch attack if they... we got to do stand first 2 guard. Right? So they get up crouching. Then we also have, it's safe. So as you saw, it's safe. It's actually -8 on block. This actually allows for a really cheeky Yurden for people who are mashing buttons. This is also your big boy combo starter. Actually, also, look at how much distance you travel in your combos because of this move. I feel like you actually have a ton of horizontal carry, which is incredible. And it sets up a lot of easy ring outs for both like 6B+K as well as 4AA just frame. So great range, great damage, incredible guard gauge damage. It forces crouch, it's safe on block. So you're just thinking like, oh my god, this move is OP, right? Thing is, it's 28 frames. It's very So if we're going to go over the cons, it's really slow startup. 28 frames is a lot. It's really telegraphed too. Like, Geralt's doing it. So you just stand there and block. It's easy to GI. So actually, let's just set the computer to do this. What is it? So let's have him do it. So really easy to GI. You don't need to do much to block this. Also, man, you get a free back grab if you step it. You also get whatever combo you want, right? So there's a lot of... Oh, and it also has 0 tracking now. So back in the day, in the start of this game's life, the first hit would track, and the second hit would track. Like, Geralt would do like a 90-degree turn to hit the opponent with the second hit, it felt like. So we're gonna do this. Like, there is no longer any tracking once he starts the attack. Like, he keeps going, and that's it. That's easy to block, or excuse me, easy to avoid. So those are 3 massive issues, right? Like, 3 massive issues. The only saving grace, I think, is no one wants to get hit by that second hit, because you're doing roughly the same amount, as if you landed the whole thing. So it can be dangerous, really dangerous, to try to walk this if you're not ready. And because you're forced to crouch on the first hit, it can be a little bit tricky to like let go of guard and then walk, because you still have to get up. So it can be a little bit tricky. Really easy to GI. So again, like, there are going to be lots of chances. Like it's easy to use this on your opponent's wake up to just come down and chonk them. That's a lot how I use it, to just like smash their guard gauge, especially if they're not comfortable and they're immediately like, it's immediately apparent that they're not going to step or GI. I'll just hammer this move over and over again. The problem is, if they're able to, then you stop using this move raw, or at least you're much more strategic about it. So other things to think about. This is your, I don't think I mentioned this, this is your go-to big boy damage tool. So I guess we could just do this. So you're going to want to do this after Yurden, for sure. Gives you the most damage of anything you could do. You're also going to want to use this at the wall. Let's see, what are we doing here? We're doing this, doing wall side, and we'll set our opponent to. So this will sort of this move leads to just an insane amount of damage, especially if you do something like this. It's really good at the wall. And again, if you're at the wall and you need to toss people over, this move is great for knocking people over half walls, stuff like that. So yeah, half walls, great for knocking people over. There you go. Great at the wall for extending wall combos if the opponent was launched high enough. And it's actually like your staple. Whoop, it's your staple 4KK A. This is sort of the one you want to do. If you can do this, oh my gosh, if you can do this, the damage is just friggin' absurd. Right? So yeah, there you go. The other thing to think about when you use this move is after a GI, you actually get a free, a level 3 GI. I believe it's level 3, right? The fastest, when you GI the fastest attack. Let's go back to the middle of the screen. You get a free one of these, which is really cool. So I have them to set, to guard all after this. So obviously the opponent can just GI back. And if you're too slow, which actually isn't, it's not hard to be too slow. You have to like input the 6/6 in like that motion, or excuse me, in that animation. Otherwise, it may not come out. Ooh, I'm not great at GIing. There you go. So yeah, I just want to go over that. So you should be using this move on people that are not comfortable blocking, are not comfortable walking, or not comfortable GIing. In situations where somebody is, you've landed, whatever, you've landed this, and you're just like charging up on their Oki. It can be really powerful. As you're sprinting at them, maybe they think you're gonna grab, maybe they think you're gonna slide, and then you land this, and they've lost a third of their life. The other time to use this move is when you've conditioned opponents with your 1B. It can be really, really powerful because they're expecting, they're like, fine, I'm gonna finally block low, and then you just destroy them. Another thing to think about is that you don't have to do 4AA. There are other options. The best other option, it actually does slightly more damage without follow-ups, is 4KK B. This is guaranteed, and it's something that I actually used when I had a really difficult time landing 4AA online. I would just do that. It's not as sexy, doesn't make me feel as good, but you do get a Quen out of it. So if you're looking to reach your Witcher sign quota and you land this, it's a good reason to do it. There are a few other things. So if you look at, so this is a great thing to just like use on super, excuse me, use to, land super. You're doing a nice grip of damage. The other cool thing, so if you look, that was 91. If you hit it on the second hit, there's less scaling, and you actually get, I think it's 99, maybe a little less, 90, oh, 92, never mind. I thought it was a big difference. But you actually, yeah, so you get a little bit more damage there. I think that's it. I think that's all I wanted to talk about with this move. There's zero, so the pros are insane range, great damage, great good guard damage. You know, there's a lot of this move is good. It's a very good. But the key faults make it super dangerous against opponents who know what's up. So again, if anybody is comfortable GIing online or is comfortable walking, it can be just deadly. And you're not going to have a good time using this move. So you're going to need to be more strategic. Maybe only use it in combos. Maybe only use it after Yurden. Whatever. So I believe that's it. That's all the time I wanted to take to talk about this move. It's awesome. I love it. And I think that's it. Oh, the last thing I want to say is this is your sort of... You know what? No, I don't need to say that. It's really good after Soul Charge, hitting Soul Charge opponents. So, let's just do that right now because why not? Select move. Really fast, not butcher gauge. Yep, we want... Soul Charge all the way at the bottom, sure. So we're going to charge up Geralt. We're going to have him set to stand, normal. And then we're going to have him set to stand, normal. So if you do this, this is the most reliable way to get your damage. It's not the max damage thing you want, which is this. Actually, was that? Let's see. You know what? I've caused this video to go slightly longer than I intended. But now I'm... So that doesn't really count. Regardless, this move is incredible, especially if you hit at the tip. Other moves that may not result in a quite so good of an Oki situation, you should definitely go for 66B+K, the Whirling Manticore. Third favorite move, such a freaking cool move. Anyway, that's it. Learn how to use it and smash your opponents. Later, gang.